Okay, so fans haven't seen you since last summer. What have you been up to?
Everything. I got a book, a new album. I put out a mixtape. I have a new love life. Like so many things have been popping off. More children have been added to the bunch. Like anything that you can think that would add to my situation, I believe I've either done, doing, or is gonna get did.
Nice. So, what can fans expect to see differently this season from you than last season?
Well, you always have to step it up when you have a next season to a reality show. So not only did they add 2 additional weeks and 2 additional divas, it's like a whole new storyline. You have to, well, I personally had to piggyback and take it to the next level after the diva logs with that particular episode being so I would say heartfelt and relatable. My whole Cynthia versus Little Mo and everything that I had gone through, like I had to take it to the next level. So I picked up where that left off, and you'll see the big difference between Cynthia versus Little Mo, as well as some of the things that I let go of, and basically getting back to the essence of why people fell in love and why and what you really like about me being Little Mo. Even though it's like 6 of us all total, we each have to individually have our own story to tell. So, yeah, 10 weeks all in your face. Yeah.
And you always keep it real. So, tell us the new castmates. What are they like?
I love them. I actually been texting all day like, yo, we are so excited that like, yo, we really made it. Our show will be on tonight. And everybody's anxious, excited. We just keep on breakdancing. When you get excited, you get gassy. So it's just like so many emotions are going on. But those are my golden girls. So like each of us, all of us aren't in LA, but those who are here, we're going to try to meet up and, just like give hugs and just be like, yo, like our show is actually coming on. It's just like a great relief and a release to know that like all that you've worked hard for finally the world gets to see. It's a different side with now we're considered, Misha, they say we're TV stars now. Like yes, so we're reality TV stars now. We can add that to our list of credentials.
And you are fun to watch.
Oh, thank you.
I have to say, you're one of my top 2 favorites. I won't reveal the other ones as of yet. But it is a show about divas. Yeah. So who is throwing the most shade this season?
Well, it just depends on how it's edited because I really don't know. You know me, Charlemagne from The Breakfast Club, he crowned me the queen of shade. But see, my shade isn't like the shade where I walk around and try to be extra. Mine is just like, you just know that my facial expressions are the ultimate shade. And I know I did get to see a sneak peek of the first episode and then some of the clips from what's to come in the season. And I was just like, yo, as much as I try to hide, my face gives every emotion. But you'll see that too with Leela James because I say you always talk about me making faces and you can tell what I'm thinking. Just watch everyone's facial expression this season. It gives it all away.
And you have really good one-liners too.
Oh man, thank you. A lot of people's like, yo, you got to put that on the shirt. I didn't realize some of the things that I say just off the cuff, just shooting from the hip, people really love. And one of the teasers that I saw where I say, you are wicked, you are evil, and you need to stop. I don't even remember saying that, but when I got to see it, I was like, oh, people's like, we gotta get that on a t-shirt. So I know it's gonna be a lot of hashtagging this season.
And coins to ching.
Oh yes.
So you mentioned the Breakfast Club. Yeah. There's some talk on the intersphere that maybe you were too real and raw on the Breakfast Club with abortions, threesomes, and cheating. What do you think about that?
Well, it'll all be in the book, so it's just like I have a book called Tame a Little Mo. It really happened. I love to be an open book because you just never know who you're helping or who you're healing. I wouldn't tell it if just to be telling my business, like who does that? But the fact that I know that I'm not the first, nor will I be the last, nor am I the only one going through certain things and just coming out 2 marriages, 2 divorce, giving birth to 4 children, now adding bonus children to my life. So now I'm a mom and a fiance of 7 children. Like, how do I make it all work? And a lot of people want to know that. So when you give it to them real and raw, I know that with me, I have to give it myself to people in pieces. I'm a lot. So I know that being raw and uncut, I can do that at the Breakfast Club. I can't do that everywhere. Those are my peoples. They know how I get down and they know the questions to ask. Like, we don't rehearse nothing. They just go in. You just never know. When me and Charlemagne get together, you just already know it's going to be a turn up. And I like the way Angelique Yee approaches it. She has like the softer side. She gives it the femininity. And I'm like, yo, you're so cute. And then Envy, that's my homie from way back. He brings out the hip hop side of me. So that's the reason why I can be really up close, up front, and personal with the Breakfast Club because they know how to balance it out between the 3. And there's some other shows I wouldn't have dared share it on because they don't understand me.
That, and you are probably one of few people that can give it all in one dose and still be enjoyable and funny and endearing and lovable. So you can do that. Not everybody else can.
Yeah, that's an anointing that's over my life. But I realize, and I thank God for that, because if I see, it's almost like a lot of people say, well, you share so much, that's what makes you relatable. But then some people say, well, do you think that's your downfall? I'm like, no, there are secrets and private things that I am taken to the grave, and some that I only share with those, for pillow talk or for me talking to my parents and stuff. But for what I do share, I know it's going to help somebody.